Hello again, I'm Ben McEachen from Hope Mornings, and what are savings bricks, Pete?
Savings bricks. If you think about your wealth and as you build it and you build a wall, the bricks are the components of the wall. They're the things that help you get to your financial goal.
Okay, slow down, Poindexter.
I know there's a lot in there. Yeah.
There was a lot of visual language and a lot about wealth walls and about... Are you just making this savings brick thing up?
I'm not making it up because I read an article in an esteemed publication.
Oh, you read an article?
I read an article, yeah. I printed the article. I'm not plagiarising it. We're more workshopping it. But basically, they talked about thinking of your finance as a wall, and not so much a wall you can't jump over, but a wall that needs to be built was the way they thought of it. And they said, well, what's a wall built with is bricks. So it's basically saying breaking down your target of where you want to be financially into what I would call bite-sized pieces or little bricks. And you build on your bricks, and your brick might be $1,000, it could be $100, and you combine the bricks. And then you build them into your wealth wall.
When it comes to it, do you think this is a helpful way of approaching your savings?
I think it's not a bad one. As an accountant, I don't necessarily need the visual reminder as much because I'm comfortable with numbers.
Oh, the whole wealth wall thing?
Yeah, like I don't need to see the wall, but they do talk in the article about, give yourself a whiteboard if you need to see stickers. If it helps you save and move towards a target, do it.
Oh, right. If you're a visual thinker.
Yeah, it motivates you. It's in front of you. You can see your wall building. Fill in your board so that you know you're moving towards your goal. That's the part I liked.
Like a Lego model that you build at your house.
Almost, yeah. And I liked it because I thought smaller targets are more motivating and they're more realistic sometimes. So, if you sort of said, look, I want to retire and have $1 million in super. That's what everybody will tell you to do. The problem is no one retires at 65 or 70 with $1 million without doing lots of little things along the way. The brick analogy makes you think, you know what? It's building blocks and they can be small, but they need to be regular and you need to have momentum and you need motivation when you don't feel like you're going anywhere. You need to know you are building something. And I like the analogy of bricks because I think bricks are best when they're in something and they help you build things.
Pete, I'm still not totally... I don't know if I'm convinced.
I feel like you're
unconvinced.
You're brick-gnostic. I feel like you're not...
I am brick-gnostic because I am not someone who, at least up until this point, has thought about savings in terms of such smaller quantities.
But your wife runs a good spreadsheet. Like your family finances are run with a spreadsheet. So a spreadsheet is also a way of breaking down your finances and saying all these costs go into our family budget. Here's what we want to save. So you might already have someone building your brick wealth wall, but you just have been able to outsource it and get on with your life.
Oh, so I'm already benefiting from the brick
100%.
wall. What was that thing that Albert Einstein said about compounding? Was it compounding interest?
It's good because I don't know about his physics stuff, but I'm not sure relativity, whatever. But I think he did say the eighth wonder of the world was compound interest.
You think he did?
I think, he's not around anymore. I don't even know what the first 7 wonders of the world are. I think what he's saying is with compound interest, the miracle is, and if you've got a financial calculator or the internet, you should try it, is $100 earns $5 interest a year, you're at $105. Well, if you earned 5% interest on it next year, you would think, oh, I'll earn another $5. No, you won't. You'll earn $105 times 5%.
That's a lot of bricks.
You'll actually build. So over time, same with your shares, your dividends, your investments. If they grow each year by a certain percentage, that's actually bigger than the year before because the amount has grown. So the brick metaphor can help that because you sort of realize the power of compounding and building on what you've already done and had before.
Also, you definitely need to fact check everything that's just been said, not just in the last
couple of moments.
We're
a finance podcast, not a relativity podcast.
Yeah. Sorry, Albert Einstein. As you're talking about wealth walls and visual representations when we're approaching our money, this whole brick idea, how do you think that won't encourage me to be greedy?
Definitely there's a danger. I think the danger could be if it's too much of your focus and if it's too much of your future. So if it's too much of your focus today, are you getting greedy and are you not allowing time in your life for other things and other interests? If you're thinking it's your future, well then I guess as Christians you'd think none of us are taking this money with us, and what is my real wall? What is my real strength built on? I'm just talking about finances and how to go while we're on this earth. But in reality, it can't be too much of your future because I haven't seen a coffin yet that's got pockets and you can't fill it with money. Yes, that is the danger. It needs to be part of what you think about in life and it might be helpful, but it can't be your everything.
Jonathan in the Facebook group, thank you very much, Jonathan, was asking how to save as an adult when you have no savings and you have a low income. The savings bricks, do you think they could be one helpful strategy?
Yes, and I think small is okay, whatever you can save. If it's $5 a week, that's fine. If you've got no savings in a credit card debt, I've had some clients where they might have said, Pete, I owe 20 grand on a credit card. You know what? If they paid that off in 2 years, that is still a brick. Instead of saving 20 grand, they have paid off 20 grand. Overall, that is still a good achievement. They have still got $20,000 worth of bricks. They've reduced their debt from 20 grand to zero. That was still good things to do. If you've got a small income, that's okay. You just need to start small.
Pete, the brick builder, show me the money.
I think you got to find your brick. Work out what your brick wall.
Find your brick.
Find your brick.
You mean be the brick?
Be the brick you all want to be. Now, you need to find your brick, work out what your wall would look like, and then how many bricks you need to put in it. You're not as bricknostic. I feel I'm winning you around.
I've shifted.
You're shifting. Yeah,
I'm shifting on the brick
Yeah,
scale.
yeah.
Maybe you have as well. Let us know. Would love to hear from you. Especially if you have already done this. You're way ahead of the game. The savings brick thing has been fantastic for you, and where it's got for you, what you in your life, and also the legacy you want to
Yep.
leave would be great to hear from you at all the places, including the comments on the platform where you are right now. Hope
On our Facebook wall.
Ooh.
Come on, you're just another brick in the wall.
Oh, mate.
Pink Floyd, all the 60-year-olds get it. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, no. Everyone comes back for the contemporary references. Until next time on Money, Faith and Finance. See you then.